welcome to Queenin In The City, y'all. We are still here, day 2 in Hotlanta. And let me tell you, the queens are queening, baby. Let me say something. I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see that Queen Shiba merch. The aesthetic. Can we zoom in on that? Introvert. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did to that introvert hoodie?
Oh, that's so cute.
I cut the bottom and put some safety pins on it. Some gold safety pins.
Move your foot so they can see the people.
It's so cute.
Give the people what they want.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, that's cute, girl. So,
I love it.
Listen, and you look good.
Thank you.
Courtney is wearing what, Courtney?
I'm wearing the pause, okay? Because there is...
Need for it?
Pause. Girl, that's cute.
Okay,
Take a breath and pause, right?
Yes. And if you are the queen of your castle, we also have the Queen Shiba logo for those of you that are tuned in. Millichan, what you rocking?
It's the Queenin for me.
Yes. Queenin
Yes.
because she is Queenin.
I feel like that. I feel like I'm queening these days.
You Queenin.
I feel like
that
that
for you.
Yeah.
You look good in that green.
Yes.
Thank you. I think it's my color. I didn't know it until here recently, but I like green.
And look, if you don't know, now you know. You can head on to www.QueenShiba, that's with an I.com. And you know what? I'm not going to be selfish because some of these ladies have some things. What do you tell them a little bit about the wellness, did I say it right?
The Wellness Noir.
Okay. Where can they
Yes.
find you?
Downtown Atlanta, 238 Walker Street, Suite 15, 2 blocks south of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. www.TheWellnessNoir.com.
Oh, Millichan, you just wrote a book.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
It's my final 3rd series for the Rose series. And I think it's fabulous. I love the first book. I love the second book, but I think the 3rd book is just really outstanding. It's called The Perfect Petal. You can get them on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and also millichan.com.
Millichan.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
.com. Mm-hmm.
Look, Barnes & Noble.
BarnesandNoble.com, millichan.com,
Mhm.
and Amazon.com.
Amazon. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's get the people what they want. Listen, Courtney, that last episode, I think you put them in a chokehold.
Uh-oh.
With the pop-pops.
Listen about the pop-pops.
Yes, pop-pops.
Yes, Courtney like a good old pop-pop. And we already put the information out. If you didn't watch last week's segment, go back and tune in because we trying to do something real nice for Kicking It with Courtney. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Let's flip it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
what about women that like younger men?
I'm here for
Why?
that.
Yes.
I'm here for that.
Absolutely
Why?
so.
I have always
Did you say why?
dated younger
Why? What do
men.
they have to offer?
Why not?
Well, hold on now. Don't
don't
get
even
beside
like
yourself.
Not all younger men, Courtney.
You don't like?
Y'all,
Not
I dated this
all.
30-year-old.
That's
He
too
still
young.
to this day texts me. He still to this
What he
day.
say? What you doing?
He be like, then
You
he
shouldn't
ask
have
me,
thrown it
like, why I
back,
don't respond
Courtney.
to him.
You shouldn't have thrown it back.
Because I what?
No
You
bounce house.
You shouldn't have thrown it back.
See, Auntie, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all young boys something. Auntie is here for a good time, not a long time. Right?
You cut him off like that?
Yes, because I'm here
wow.
for a good time, not a long time. See, I'm not in my 20s anymore. Those days, you used to jump off the dresser and all that. See,
Yeah,
Gotta hit it and
I'm
quit it,
past
right?
that.
Mhm.
I'm past that. I'm
Gone.
just,
You
Hit it
did
and quit it.
something.
I'm doing all that extra stuff, and then I want me to keep up. And then see, if I pull out
Knock
my
your
trick
hip out
bag
of alignment.
with them young boys, after you pull out your
out,
trick bag and they still going, see, you know what?
Not the trick bag.
Don't worry about
So
it.
you can't do, no, it's a no.
They lose your
Wait a
number.
Wait a minute, how did you cut the boy off?
Ghosted them.
Courtney.
Oh, Courtney.
I mean, I be responding like, I don't think he don't understand. I don't know what to tell him.
So
Like,
you
It's a
hit it and
challenge.
quit
That's
it?
why he keeps coming back.
I
It's a
think
challenge.
Yeah.
I think he's young and he doesn't understand that most men can't take rejection from a woman. And I think I think that's all it is the
Yeah.
rejection.
You giving him a little bit
Yeah.
of chase.
Mhm.
Whereas you think somebody his age would probably be crawling.
Still chasing him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They would be chasing him.
What is he
And
saying?
he's very handsome.
Oh,
He's smart. He's real handsome.
What's his
I don't
Instagram?
think he's used to
I'm just kidding.
a woman like, you know what I mean?
Don't get us started.
How did you all meet?
I live in a smaller town, so you know,
Grocery
cousin, my
store.
cousin,
Oh,
his age, they kick it, and you know,
What?
that
So your family now?
my cousin.
He ain't gonna
Not my
say that.
family.
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
why you smiling with your eyes?
wait a minute. She said,
You smile. Your eyes are
No,
smiling.
get you
Courtney.
caught
Wait
up,
a
Courtney.
minute.
He would
Don't
be a
get caught
good
up,
young
Courtney.
man for
Right.
somebody else. But I'm just the young boys. They be doing too like.
I'm not saying so young. I mean, like 3 years, 5 years is the most that it's been for me. But they've been all men, you know, husbands, things like
I'm
that.
down
I'm married
for
on
it.
mine.
My
Me
ex is
too.
4 years younger than me too.
But do you feel the need to, you know, like if you got somebody around your age, you know, y'all moving at the same pace, right? But do you feel the need to like, let me work on this leg right here. Let me put this outfit on. Let me make sure this hair is different.
No,
You know?
that'll get them. That won't keep them.
exactly.
Exactly. Now, I agree
That'll
with you.
get them. That won't keep them. So when you master the heart of a man, you got him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My dad taught me that.
Yeah.
My dad taught me
Yeah.
that. He says, hey, I remember one time I was like, no, he said, you're doing too much. Wait till you get him.
I told
To
her
complain.
that today.
By then, he's still in love with the woman that he fell in
That's
love
right.
with.
That's right.
That's right.
And my dad taught me
But
that.
it is change, though, right? There is change. Like y'all are good with change because things change.
We have and you have to
You
keep up
have
with
to
each other.
change. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to change.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you what you keep up with. The communication to know where
Absolutely.
each other is.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
got
how do
him,
you-
baby. They didn't know
So
the
how,
queen
so how
be
do you
queening.
do that? How do you do that? What does that look like? Because sometimes people, when you get married to somebody and they think you're still that person and you have evolved, and sometimes I think men or women will stifle themselves. So how do you have that change conversation?
You don't have a change conversation if you're constantly observing
Okay.
and trying to keep up and witnessing. Oh, he want a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay, I've noted. Okay, he want me to go ride. And then so I step out of my comfort zone. I'll go ride and I'll do a 3-day, 4-day road trip. So you don't have to really have a change conversation if you've been observing and watching your mate
Okay.
and silently picking up on cues of growth.
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it change. I'm going to say growth.
You're gelling together. You're
Uh-huh.
gelling.
And they're
Yeah.
growing and we grow
Mhm.
individually.
Yes.
I think you grow individually. You
Yeah.
have to.
You have to.
Because you're a man. That's a man,
It's
that's a
different.
woman. So
Mhm.
you're going to grow individually. And then you master that by growing together. But we pray together too.
It's good.
Yeah.
Now, is it growth or is it evolving
Oh.
into, yeah.
What you
Okay.
think? Because you're married. But hold on. Before we get into that, are you for the age difference? Women
Absolutely.
dating younger men?
Absolutely.
Would you? Or have you?
I would have, if given the opportunity. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
how young?
Oh, baby, you can be as young as 20 years younger than me. 'Cause
What?
Yes, yes.
So we
I
talking.
got carded yesterday. The lady thought I just graduated high school. I'm in my 50s.
But you
So
would
you
know
can go 30.
But you gotta know how to
take
treat
the one
that.
40 don't want.
I would if I
Oh.
wasn't
But
married.
would you know what category to put that in though? Because that's a category. Because if I talk to somebody,
it's
okay,
called kicks and giggles.
okay, I
Yeah.
like that.
Kicks and
'cause that's all
giggles.
that could be.
Well, I got caught slipping because it turned into a marriage.
Yeah,
So,
that's,
did you
that's
say
my
you
kicks and
would
giggles.
date a younger?
I'm married 5 years younger.
Okay.
I want to say what's 3, 4, 4 years younger.
So
Yeah.
you've been the cougar the whole time, huh?
I mean,
Undercover
I think,
cougar.
I think not a cougar. I
Yeah,
think
it's
like a
cougar.
lynx.
What about a cougar?
If he was a freshman in high school and you was a senior in high school, you the cougar.
Really?
Yeah, because he just came
Nah.
out of 8th grade. And you about to go to college. Yes, you was the cougar.
But those relationships were over by the time I
I think
hit.
young men are fun
Yeah, they
Mhm.
are fun.
and they love good. I mean, not like the hold on now, watch your mouth. But you know what I mean.
I don't know. But the
I
older
mean,
too.
hold on, Courtney.
Because I like the older ones too. But you got to be
I
physically
used to date
fit.
older like Courtney.
My husband's 10 years older than me.
Okay. Do he go to bed early?
He does not.
He
I go to
don't.
bed. He goes to the gym every day. I mean, he keeps himself together. So when people see us together, they think one or two things, and he likes it too. That he has a whole lot of money, which he does, or that he's laying the pipe really
The
well.
instead says and
Right.
do.
She said I do.
Oh,
I look, I ain't-
And
We're
do.
gonna talk about the important things.
and
in
does
the
that
relationship.
too. I mean, I'm just saying, because when people see us, they're like, well, because they think, again, I'm much younger. He has gray hair, so it shows a little bit different. It's only 10 years. Again, people don't think I'm in my 50s. I don't let them either. Hey, I'm 28 and I got me a pop-pop and
Oh, but you would go
be
young.
my sugar daddy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
So
I'm his sugar
everybody would
baby.
go young with the exception of Courtney. Well, you did go young.
I will.
Yeah.
I would.
If you got something to offer besides
what?
that, you know, besides
I do like the fun
that pound
aspect.
town, you got to have something else.
Yeah. Because
Like what?
We gotta have fun though. If I
Money?
had that opportunity.
Definitely, yeah.
He can't be no poo-poo. What did y'all call it? A Pookie and a Ray Ray. He can't be that.
Oh, no.
A Pookie and a
No.
Ray Ray.
Definitely not a Pookie and a Ray Ray.
That's that thug you was talking about the last time.
That's
No
that thug.
thugs.
Y'all was talking about.
You was talking about
I
that.
did
Definitely-
not.
definitely
Did
not.
I?
I'll just say not a Pookie and a Ray Ray.
What's a Pookie and a Ray
Never
Ray?
Pookie and never Ray Ray.
Never Pookie and never Ray Ray.
Okay.
It's exactly what it sounds. A Pookie and Ray
Yeah, Ray
Ray.
Ray.
We
If
don't know
that's
their
what-
government
If that's
name
what I
because
got to
they've never
introduce him
had
to my
use
mama
it.
as, it's a rap. It's a
Right.
no. It's a no for me.
He's never used his government name because he's never worked. So it's always Pookie, and Ray Ray. We don't need Pookie and
Is
Ray
that like a video game guy that just kind of stay at your house and smoke weed all day?
Pookie and Ray
Yeah,
Ray
stay
don't
at
have
my
no
house.
job.
They pick you. They pick you up.
Yeah.
in your
They
car.
in your car and take you to work.
Yeah.
Now,
They got
who's
a couple baby
Hey,
mamas.
that happened to me before.
For real?
You had Pookie?
I'm shocked.
Well, I didn't know he was a Pookie.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He just went by Pooh. He was Pooh.
His name was Terry. I hope he tuned in.
Shout
And
out to Terry.
And he
Hey,
swindled me
Terry.
out of
Shout out to Terry.
He still.
I don't think I can handle that.
So what had happened?
So I was young, and he used to drop me off and take my car.
To the other girl's house.
I don't know about all that, but I
don't know.
was working at a grocery store,
Uh-huh.
and he would come pick me up.
Would your car be on E?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I was like
Pookie.
18.
Oh, you didn't know any
okay.
better.
I didn't know any better.
You didn't know
And
any
he tricked
better.
me out of 800.
Yeah.
Where my money?
Yeah.
He still
Yeah.
owes me
Queen,
money.
she was giving up the funds.
Baby, I had money.
Terry, you
I
gotta
was
pay
making.
up,
I
sir.
was working hard at 18 at a grocery
Yeah.
store. It was called Tom Thumb,
Yeah.
and gave that man $800.
You liked him.
Let me tell you how he got me. He called me. He finessed the hell out of me. He caught me slipping. He got me. He told me a drug dealer was after him.
And he a D-boy too?
Listen,
With no car?
and if he lied. Listen to what I'm saying. He told me a drug dealer was after him, and if he didn't give him $800 by midnight, they was gonna take his life.
Bye.
You gotta do me like that.
I'd be like, baby, you know what?
Where your mama them?
I'll be like, baby, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I
Let's
let
go
that
to the
man
next
drive me
state.
to the
Let's go
bank.
to the police station.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
know
go to the
no
police
better.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
At 18.
So did you give it to him in
Yeah, I
10s or
gave him in
20s?
cash. I went right into the bank.
Hey, big boss.
Oh.
Big boss Sheba.
She been.
And you had a bank
Period.
account too?
18.
Big, not the little.
Sheba said it ain't nothing but a little
Just 800.
So
Ain't nothing but a little 800.
were you the cougar in that relationship too?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Mm-mm.
He
Come on now. I'm 18.
He could have been
He would have been
17.
8.
No, I'm just saying he could have been. He could have been 17.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Mm-mm.
$800 at 18 is
Terry,
That's
crazy.
a lot of money.
Run us the money, and we
You
need
got
interest.
you got into what time? Midnight?
Yeah.
You got the midnight
and I'm
dinner.
an accountant, so I can tell you what that time
Yeah.
value of money is right
And then
now.
don't
What
let
year
us
was
add no
that?
interest.
I
Girl,
said
I ain't
time
gonna
value of
tell
money.
you.
Yeah. You owe us $17,862.43.
Period.
Let's
we
go,
looking for
Terry.
you,
Tomorrow
Terry.
it goes up to 47 cents.
Period.
Yeah, that's good though. I mean,
So
you know,
that's a story.
those are life experiences.
Yeah.
And I think that we've had some really good, we've had experiences that we look back on and be like, you know what? I wish I could have done that one a little different. I don't live life with regrets, but there are some things I wish I could have done different. You know, just a few.
I don't
Have you
know,
ever
because I be thinking like, did I change the trajectory of my life going down? When I had this road and then I went this way,
Mhm.
did I just shift from abundance to lack because I chose?
Did you?
So
Did
like
you?
the butterfly
Yeah.
effect.
I think I did. I think I was on the road to abundance at one particular point in time. And I was, sometimes you're a decision away from living that life that you have worked for.
Right.
and based on your decisions. And I think I went left when I was supposed to keep
Going
right or straight.
going straight,
I think I went left at some point.
Yeah.
And,
So how do you
um,
correct it? You can correct it.
You can always correct it. You can always get back on the road. And I feel like I am making steps to correction. Like I had an opportunity to move to Nevada.
Oh.
They gave me $12,000 to move for my expenses to move from Georgia there, the job. And I let fear. And I think, if you're just whatever your belief is, God is like giving us the spirit of fear.
Right.
So anytime you operate in fear and you don't make those decisions like that, I think it does change your trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And whatever you focus
And I think
on, it heightens
I think
it
I
too.
did
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
think
where would I
so.
be if I went
agree.
to Nevada
Right.
now?
So let me ask you this, because you started this conversation, but I had something. What was your original statement? Because I had a question.
Don't live your life with regrets. Because I was like, I think everything that we've done in the past, we could look back and say, you know what, I wish I could have done that different.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't live with regrets. There's just some things I think I could have done different. And I agree with you, Courtney, because like when you go through a divorce or anything like that, those are moments when you're gonna either sink or swim. And sometimes you feel like you're still swimming. I feel like I'm still swimming, but I am almost there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on the surface. I'm not doggy paddling
But you're
anymore.
on your way.
I'm just literally like, I see the shore. I see the sand. I'm on my way.
Okay. Regrets. I thought about it. And I had a bad outcome, but I don't regret it. I went to jail before y'all. Hold on. For fighting. I
you
whooped some
win?
ass
I was
that
gonna say,
day.
did you
And I don't
win?
regret it.
Yeah, did we?
Yeah.
You better have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
That girl was throwing hands. Listen, and I used to regret it. Locked up. No, it was only for 24 hours.
Okay.
But I sat here and I was like, do you regret that? No.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta
I
do.
got a misdemeanor and got it all taken care of. But I had a
pop
good
out and
ass
show
fight.
Yeah. Sometimes it warrants it.
Yeah.
You gotta
You know?
pop out and show up sometimes.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago,
Yeah.
of course. Like
At this
long
age now,
time ago.
I know
Yeah.
I pop off a lot. At this age, fighting is not my first resort.
Yeah.
But
It depends
in
on
my
the
younger
situation.
days,
It depends on the situation.
You would fight?
yes,
would.
still. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not my first resort, but
If you have to.
I would. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes,
If you have
yes.
At this big age,
I'ma
if you
slap
have
you.
to.
I don't see her throwing hands.
Girl.
You would throw
And
hands.
you wouldn't want to either.
Hold
Me,
on.
yes.
Yes.
Let me pull this unit
You
out.
would
I'll
want
pull
to.
up with
And we
Courtney.
can
But
talk
the
about
instead,
it.
I would try to
I'm-
talk you out of
I'm
it.
nice until I'm not. But when I'm
So you
there,
gonna let me fight, Queen?
I got your back, Courtney. I
I'm
got
not
you.
gonna let Courtney
loose.
fight. I was like, Courtney, let's talk it out
I'm a little
first.
fight.
Look, ask my family. They're like,
But I
They
ain't
don't
no
would
proud of
fight? I don't believe it.
some people in my life right now, if I saw them on site, where
It's
I've
on
told
site.
their family members,
I'll let you get one lick in, and I'm gonna say, nah, come on now.
no.
Once
What?
it's going, it's going. It's nothing you
On
can do about
site.
it. Like if it's out there, it's just gonna be out there.
Would you fight?
If I have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
And I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I can
You don't know
I'm
what
not
that have to
like
is, though.
But I'm
You
just
don't
saying,
know.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I get to something, I'm like, you know what, I'm out of here. You know, I'll just try to do that. But if it's something that you keep, especially somebody
Mhm.
behind me, it's a wrap.
I can think of.
I'm
So
ready.
you're like me. You're nice
people
until
I
you're
would
not.
fight. Yeah.
And when I'm
I'll
I
fight.
am
then
the
it's-
sweetest
yeah.
person
Queen
that
said,
you would
yeah,
ever
I know
meet.
that's right.
See, I'm a Gemini. I'm the original
I would fight.
outlaw. It's two of
Not
us.
original outlaw.
Geminis. It's
She
two
talking
of
about
us.
she versus she.
Oh.
I would fight.
Yeah.
I would fight. Courtney asked me if I would fight. It's two people I want to fight. Let me look.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Terry, one of them.
Remember,
Terry.
$17,843.42.
I don't know, man. That's a hard question.
Really?
I don't know.
That was an
Because
easy answer
you're
for
at
me.
this point in your life. You're a lady. You've
Yeah,
gone
you
through
don't be wanting
stuff.
to fight.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
but-
do that.
But I slap a hoe.
Yeah.
I will.
yeah. Especially,
least pinch
especially
her.
if it's about my baby.
pinch her.
Nah.
Now, if it's about my baby,
pinch.
On the inside.
It's
of
a
the
wrap.
round.
That's what
Yeah.
really get me. Like I can take a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't-
say
yeah.
some crazy stuff
yeah, I
about
don't care
me.
about all that.
I don't really be. I be like, whatever. When it comes to my kids,
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
you
It's
really
different.
want me to like turn, like, mask off.
Let me call the police and get them here on the way.
Period.
For their
I'm
safety.
call the police for
Not
you.
for you. Yeah, for their
yeah,
safety.
for you, because you
Absolutely.
don't need. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're being real.
Mm.
What's the one misconception you think people have about you? Take a second. Based on what they see online, what they see on your social media. If you had to really think about it and jump in when you're ready, what's the one misconception you feel like most people got you fucked up?
I go.
Go ahead.
I am not on Melody Cherie's payroll.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I am a
Wow.
content creator.
Where did
That's
that
what I
come
do.
from?
Oh my God, the people. I know. How much is Melanie paying you? And if she was paying me, how does that affect your life?
Ooh, I think Melody
Yeah.
just caught a stray.
No, she didn't catch a stray. It's like you can't say anything without being ridiculed. And I don't know why I get ridiculed so much, but I'm not on Mel's payroll.
I think people think I'm too demure and too,
Very
Just
Demure.
yeah, just too pretty, just too elevated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
You cut up?
I so am not. I mean, I know how to
You like nice things.
right. I know how to work in society the
Yeah.
way we're supposed to.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
again, Gemini.
For me, I'm a
Outlaw.
bona fide Scorpio. I think a misconception people have about me is my patience never runs out, but it does.
Yes.
And a lot of people have effed around and found out.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
it happens.
I think everybody think I'm nuck if you book all the time.
That you what?
Like, turned up,
Yeah.
like, rowdy. Like, nuck if
You
book
do
all the
give
time.
us that.
Yeah.
When
It's
you
given
come,
that.
give
when
you
you
that.
come on your
Right,
show,
but do I give you that in person?
no.
Right, that's what I'm
No.
saying.
No,
That's
No,
what I'm
your
saying.
facial expressions.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
still-
I'm just saying a misconception about
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I think because of my persona that I'm nuck if you buck all the time, that I'm rowdy, wild.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't think I'm really calm.
No, hold on. You did tell that boy, hold on. Because it can go real left real quick.
Yeah, because, well, when I heard him out, he was actually right.
Okay.
When I heard him out,
Mhm.
I did throw the first jab inadvertently. Didn't realize that I was being recorded, number one,
Without your consent.
without my consent.
Oh, you
behind
told
your
me.
paid wall.
Behind my membership. But it was, I was joking.
No.
Girl,
Yeah, I
yes.
was joking. And I didn't know, I didn't even remember the joke until he said what he said. And I was like, it triggered, like I did
Then
make that joke. I was joking. I was like, I said something like, I don't even want to read
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it was a simple
remember.
joke. And we were laughing about it. We were playing. And somebody recorded it and took it to him as if I was talking about him. And I didn't even remember him. I'm like thinking,
Well,
where is he coming from?
it's
Who is
illegal in
this?
Georgia.
But when he
without
got up there
consent.
and said that, and he was like, I've been going through this for 3 years, I kind of felt bad. I was like, dang, I don't know him. I don't want to be the cause of you. I don't know what you got going, what stress you got going on. For
Right,
real.
right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't want to be the cause of your stress, and I'm playing. And I truly didn't mean it like that.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
And then another thing that stopped me, I looked in the chat, and it was somebody that I thought was kind of cool. And they were like, I'm waiting on this to pop off. And when they said that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to give you the response that you
Yeah.
want
Oh, wow.
to have. You want us to go left so
I-
you have something to talk about.
I did that. I went left. And
Hold on, you went left
I
when?
went left on somebody in my live on TikTok.
What'd you say? We got to keep it real. What happened? What'd you say?
Like, I just get, like, it doesn't really bother me when people say certain things. But then it was like, the person was saying, you do this and you do that. And I just lost it. And I was like, okay, I'm about to put myself in timeout. And I was done with the internet for the rest of the day because I had cursed that person out so
Good.
bad. And I was like, and everybody in the chat was like, oh, Millie Chud dropped F-bombs. Oh, and I was like, can you just get the fuck off
So
my
do you think
page?
people
Did you
put
see
you
my
on a
comment?
pedestal?
Did you see my comment? You said, I'm going to put myself in social media timeout.
I
And I
did.
said, get back out there and fight.
Yeah.
I said, it's time. Like I said, it's today is the day. So I swiped everything off my phone. I played my King's Cup game, and then I put on Netflix and I just watch movies for the rest of the day.
She put herself on social. It was last week.
It was last week because I was like,
wow.
okay, it's time for me to go. It's time
I
for me
keep
to
an
leave.
eye on my friends,
So
honey.
do you think that people put you guys on pedestals?
No, not a misconception.
No.
Not a pedestal, but misconception.
Definitely misconceptions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think people really value what it is that we have to say. And sometimes we get it wrong. You know what I mean? And we're, we're giving them what they want and we're getting it as honest as possible. That's why I make sure I have things up in the background. If I can bring people on to validate the story, because I want to give my audience the truest form of whatever it is they're listening for, right? So sometimes I think that they feel like what we say is Bible.
Is what?
Bible, like it is the gospel truth. And it's not always
What
the
I
truth.
say is Bible.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I said.
Don't listen to her. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Like
kidding,
I
y'all.
said.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Bible.
I just feel like they come to us for
just
this.
kidding.
Like as soon as something happens, they're like, Millie Chan, I came straight to your page. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on?
I mean, that's not Bible.
No, I'm not saying that. But
I think
what
they're
I
just
have to say,
they like your thoughts.
yes.
Well,
And what I have to
Sometimes
say,
it don't be heavy to y'all sometimes.
it is heavy sometimes. It is a little bit.
I went on a 72-hour rampage.
You did
the
a
other week.
rampage.
72
A
hours.
72-hour rampage. Y'all, then I thought I hit members only one day and I was live and I was
done that
cussing
too.
everybody out.
Lord have
I was
mercy.
cussing
That's why I don't ever
everybody
remember
out. And
Oh,
then when you're like,
Lord.
girl, you ain't no members on. I was like,
I
this
thought I
live-
was behind the
The people
wall.
on your team.
Yes,
Oh,
because I was
wow.
like on the 7. I think I was on your panel one day.
And
I
they
was
kept
like,
saying,
it's
"Queen."
42 hours, 48 hours,
What
and I'm still
happened,
on.
Courtney?
Because sometimes they'll come in the comments, they'll
gotta
send you
rile up.
messages,
Mm.
and it's just like, y'all, I'm human. I am a human
Yeah.
being.
That's why
I
And when
put
I get
myself
off,
in
when I
timeout.
log off, I'm a mom. I'm doing other stuff. I'm not thinking about this going on. And it's like, they will hold you to every single word.
Syllable,
Like, baby,
right?
I'm just giving my opinion.
Well, it's not heavy for me anymore
Yeah.
because I know how to manage it and I've
Right.
set boundaries. But hold on, where was I going with it? It's not heavy anymore. Sometimes people piss me off
Yeah.
more than heavy.
Yeah, I've heard
And
that.
because they cross my boundaries.
Yeah.
And it's normally the ones that think I need to say what they want me to say.
Yes.
I'm not, start your own page. Or
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you because I'm not Mother Teresa.
Ooh.
I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor.
And I'm not your leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I go on my instinct and what I feel from a situation. So if I start saying what you sent to my inbox, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's you. Now I'm opening up my audience to a thought that didn't derive from me.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm true to myself. The only way I can be successful is being true to myself and my own thoughts
Yeah.
that I can recall and walk through and
Mhm.
explain. But I think sometimes people think they own you.
Yeah.
And they'll threaten you with the like and or a subscribe. I'm gonna unsubscribe.
Yeah, but I go in there and I say, please unfollow.
I don't say nothing.
Block and delete.
Yeah.
Okay?
I said leave quietly.
I don't care how they go.
I'm still
if you
learning.
can't leave like that,
I'm
I'll
not
help
even
you.
a year in.
Well, you'll
I'm
get
still
better.
learning.
You'll get
and
better.
It's so, like it was the Marceau and Tisha thing. I don't think I was going in on them as people felt I should.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I think people. It was just.
What did they want you to say?
Whatever. You're not in their head.
I don't know.
They just
They
always-
want me to go in and I was just saying. All I said was it's on camera that he said he acknowledged the situation,
And I need
and that
people to
was a
understand
step
it.
forward for me.
Sometimes people
It's
want you
just
to
an
do
opinion.
their dirty work so you can dirty up your spirit and they get to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you go all the way in and it takes like 2 to 3 days, to be honest with you, depending on how far you go. For me, it takes 2 to 3 days to get that up off of me.
Yeah.
One lady told me, she was like, your opinion, she was like, your post is this, and this, and I don't like it. I was like, okay.
So let me ask
Ma'am.
you this. How do you guys combat or manage or even process the monitoring spirits with you guys,
It's nothing you can do
Going-
about it.
going live
You,
and you feel it and it literally comes to your door?
you
though?
can't do anything about
You
it.
can't.
You just can't. Like you
Mhm.
You
cannot,
can block them.
because everything you have to, for me, I can't speak for them.
Yeah.
I have to be very intentional about where I give my energy. I don't even, sometimes when I get stuff all day, I can't go through everything people send me because that'll take me 30, 45 minutes that I could have been investing in my audience.
Yeah.
So the monitoring spirits, if I focus on that, that takes me away from my audience, my page. So you have to be able to be quick with it. You got to be built for it. You have to be resilient, tenacious, and you have to be able to pivot.
And let it go.
And then I think, this is something else I'm learning. Like I said, I'm not even a year in, so I'm learning. I'm learning that people, anything you say can be taken out of context. They can, you know what I mean? It's like sometimes they will come at you and then if you have a response, it's like, oh, you was talking to me too? Baby, you probably not even in my radar. I'm just speaking in general.
I think I know
you. Know and it's always is it me? Is it? Then it's like, if you don't respond to this, honey, I done got 30 DMs today. Yeah. Plus, I'm living my life. I'm not purposely ignoring anybody. I might be busy. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes it just gets heavy. But I'm learning how to work. After my 72-hour crash out.
I can't believe
How long ago was that crash out?
It was 72 hours.
No.
Ago?
Was it a week ago?
Like a week ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
About a week or two ago.
So what did you just went on a rampage on the
Yes,
internet?
for like 72
On
hours.
purpose.
On purpose? That's why I put myself
She wanted to
in
fight.
timeout.
Sometimes you want to
Yeah,
fight.
because I'm like, okay, who want it?
I got the Vaseline, Courtney.
On purpose.
Who talking
no,
crazy today?
but see-
Who want to leave a crazy comment today?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sometimes you
Yeah.
have time.
Yeah, sometimes you have time, and I just choose if I
Well, you went off because you had to take a break.
I did go off, and I knew then I was like, oops,
I don't care.
and it was like Millie Chan. I said that was Millicent.
If I
That's
say
your
it,
alter ego, huh?
That was not Millie Chan.
if I say it, I don't regret it. I meant
I didn't
it,
regret it.
and
Yeah.
I processed it before I said it. I had enough time
Oh, it was no process.
to not do it. If I hit send, I want to curse you out, but I've never cursed somebody out.
Because you've had your feel
I've never cursed
by that
anybody
point,
else out
right?
either.
You've
I can
had your
block 'em.
feel by that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I
And,
can block them.
and it's been a minute. You know, I've been doing this for a minute, and I was like, I can't believe I just told. And then
I did curse somebody out.
And
I'm
then
lying.
she followed, after I blocked her on TikTok, she followed me over to Instagram. And she was
Oh,
in
we
my,
don't want to talk about
wait,
blocking.
y'all. She was in my Instagram. She was in
No,
my
don't give no more details. 'Cause we don't
Wait.
want nobody. Listen, we don't want nobody tearing up our chat right now. So
Child.
let's.
I told that lady, I said,
Mm-mm.
ma'am, you're going to have to get this information from somebody else.
Yeah.
It's up for you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And that was it. I was like, I can't do this. I said,
Wow.
girl, what you doing over here?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think the crash out, it comes. I think people, like, we love it. We love our audience. I read 95% of everything, like, when I have time. It may be a long time, and it might be a week, and I'll be like, oh, that's a good one. I was like, I know it's been a minute, but
I used to be able to before I grew.
Yeah.
But
I can
after
still
a while.
read everything.
Yeah,
I like to see what they have to say, because, you know, you get a lot of duplicates.
But once you get to a certain point, there's no way you can go through 2,000. I can't. 2,000 comments.
No. I'm not gonna go through 2,000 comments. I'll go through something for the week. I'll do, like, if it's 3 days, I was like, okay, let me go see what's going on right here. And then sometimes I have to go back, 'cause, like, you know,
And
like
I do
that.
want to reiterate this because I'm still small, very small. I can read and see all of my comments and I go through them. I do want to say I get a lot of love too.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
yeah.
a
I want to
lot
turn that
of love.
conversation
I get,
around a little
you
bit.
know, that
Yeah.
hate comes
Yeah.
and sometimes they might hit you on the
And they
wrong
know
day
I
when you
love
already
them.
having a day and
Yeah.
they hit you with that hate and you ready to, you fired up. But I get a lot
Me too.
of love. I get a lot of support. And
Mhm.
I thank those that truly
Yeah.
support
You have
the
to,
journey. Yeah.
And
Let me ask a question because I want to make sure we're being inclusive because she's not a content creator.
Right.
And she's kind of had to sit
That's-
on the
that's
sidelines
just
for the
a
last
super
5
sub.
minutes. Hold on, this conversation.
Super sub.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like we have to work harder as Black women, whatever we choose to do, whether it's content creation, corporate America, do you feel like we have to prove ourselves a little bit harder than our peer groups, men, women, or is it kind of an equal playing field?
I do, because we're not the standard by the American standards. We're not the standards.
What's the
So,
American standard?
Caucasian, blonde, blue-eyed.
Why are you whispering?
Caucasian, blonde, blue
Okay,
eyes.
I'm like, why you a white woman?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. And so not meeting the society level of standard puts us behind the 8 ball.
Gotcha.
And that plays on our psyche. And when you play on that psyche, it's like, okay, I got to work harder, faster, smarter.
Longer.
Yeah.
I got to do more.
To just catch up.
But do you think it's a pressure that we induce to ourselves?
No. I don't think it's self-induced. I think society puts that pressure on us too. Because we can be the smartest one in the room, the hardest working one in the room, and we still don't get the accolades or the respect for doing that. Where the counterpart, the white girl, just graduated high school and she walks in as the CEO and she can't even spell thesaurus.
CEO.
Right.
Hold on, let me see. Who can spell thesaurus?
I can't spell thesaurus. I know what it looks like though when I see it.
Spell the thesaurus.
THE SARS. THE.
Spell it, Queen. Let's go. THESAURUS.
There you go.
Thesaurus.
Mm-hmm. I can spell
phonetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
That's good.
Yeah. So listen, content creation. Do you feel like it's an equal playing field for Black women out there on YouTube?
Absolutely not. They love.
Come on.
No, they love. I think they love gay Black men.
You lying?
Or gay men?
For
or
real?
Men. Yes.
You think they have an advantage?
As a whole in content creation?
Huh?
As a whole?
A man can come on. He ain't got no. Women be done did up the backdrops, done set they think they aesthetic up. Men can come on the toilet. And
a man or a gay Black man? Because you started out saying a gay Black man. A man or a gay Black man?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Males, and it's especially, and this is no shade to any gay Black
No,
male,
I'm listening.
But I think they gravitate towards, it's like that's what they want. I don't know. From my perspective, y'all gotta think, I'm just coming off of being a subscriber. Again, I'm not even a year in.
Okay.
It seems like that's where they gravitate towards.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's an equal playing field for a woman, but she got to know how to get it. Yeah. I think she has to be very creative in her delivery and her presentation. Yeah. But it's gonna take her a little bit longer. But once she's there, she's there. Once she wins over,
if that doesn't make it equal, if I have to do. I have to do more, and they're doing the minimum.
But hold on. I think once she gets there, the sustainability it's longer than a man. Because once she wins over the favoritism and the support of the women, and they find her credible, is nothing you can do to take that audience away from her. I think she has more longevity. That's just my opinion.
Because women think that the women are already winning it on
women
YouTube.
Are hard. You know what I'm saying? We're a little bit more judgmental. We're a little bit more hard on other women. If you can break through that, she thinks she's this, she thinks she's that, and then like, oh my gosh, she has a point of view. I understand what she's saying. I like her. We have to fight through that a lot.
I think it's different though. I think women are killing the game on YouTube because
I think so
as a woman on YouTube watching it, I find more information from a woman. I connect more with a woman than from a man.
Well, I think some of the flamboyancy that you're talking about, people find it more entertaining. I think women place standards on themselves by not being yourself and kind of putting yourself in a box. I think the more a woman becomes comfortable with herself, the more she shines.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that males or gay males on YouTube, in my opinion, get the shine. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is, I think I can see what Millie Chun is saying. I think we're more critical on what we are because we're women. We're looking at this. Does she speak the way I want her to speak? Her delivery or her entertainment factor.
That's true.
Whereas men, they can show up authentically, however, and it's not criticized or scrutinized like women are on YouTube.
I agree. I think it's a great conversation. I want to continue it a little bit later. I think this is something that we can take to a part 2. What y'all think?
Yeah.
A little bit later?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to come back, y'all. And
wait, before we do,
okay,
I have a surprise.
A surprise?
I do.
Okay.
I love a surprise.
Period.
Let me put my
Always come bearing gifts, right? And it's the holiday season. I know, Militan, you love Christmas. So this one is for Sheba.
Oh, thank you.
I love
I'll
it.
open
It says
it later.
Merry and Bright. I love that.
Thank you. Wow.
Courtney.
Yay. La 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 la.
And for you.
Yeah.
You got
That one goes to
Millichon?
No, that's right. Millichon. Ooh, can you?
You got it?
There.
Wow.
Thank you.
What a great,
I
what a
love
great way.
it.
Thank you.
This is so beautiful.
Happy
Thank you.
holidays.
Love it.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful sign.
We're happy tonight. Thank you, everyone. Walking in the winter wonderland.
Even though I
Queenin
think
In The City.
I know,
Thank you,
y'all. Merry Christmas out
everybody.
there when y'all see this.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Bye. Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
All right.